Stacey Seals, Councillor for Harlow Common, also a portfolio holder at Harlow Council for Governance. Is it important to have International Women's Day?
I think it's very important. It's important for us to celebrate the achievement women across the world have contributed both socially, economically, politically, culturally across the world. And I think it's very significant. There's no superior race or superior gender because we're all equal. But however, it's good to identify the journey that women have had to go through to be able to create the world that we have, that we have a voice, we have a role, and that our role is not recognised by femininity, but however that it's who we are as people.
Do you think we've still got a long way to go in many different aspects for equality?
I believe that everything is a journey. I believe that in everything you are going to have your good and you're going to have your bad, but the challenges that women face are no longer visible. In many years back there were more challenges that they face, so I think now it's more just creating better culture and awareness of what women contribute within communities and societies, rather than just a stigma of a woman is just maybe a housewife or somebody who nurtures children at home, because they're women who are educated, who raise men who also contribute vastly within our community. So I think we've achieved much more than we did in the past years, so that's good for me.
A lot of women still have to do a lot of juggling of a day-to-day lives. I mean, you're here, just to put it in context, you're at your surgery, Wednesday morning, lunchtime, afternoon surgery here at Potter Street. Do you still have to do a lot of juggling in your life and all the different roles that you have?
So I tell many people they will never be able to live an hour in my shoes. So as a woman, I think we do so much more because I'm a mother, I'm a parent, as well as I run a business. So my day starts even before I'm actually out of bed with just thinking of what I need to do, where I need to be. So this morning before arriving here, I've had to do a school run, I've had to do business deliveries, I've had to do home visit, as well as come here and volunteer the time that I'm here. And then after that, I'll be sat here thinking, what am I going to do for dinner, pick my children up, nurture them, engage. So as women, we are constantly on the go, and sometimes it's not things which can be seen outwardly, it's things that we deal with within ourselves. So it can be hectic, being a woman and having different roles, because you're just not one person. Even if you were a woman who was high profile within whether government or a high demanding job, you are still that nurturing parent, so it can be quite hectic.
Throwing this question at you, but when you were growing up, did you have female role models at all? Was anybody you looked up to?
So my grandmother, she was very industrious as well as very intelligent. I think that's where most of the family's members, we've kind of got that from my grandmother. I think she was more driven than my grandfather to some extent, because she kept the family together. And even though she's no longer here, we still have that foundation. And my mother, who is my backbone and my strength. I've learned all I know from her, that as a woman, you don't allow the stigma of life or to be a victim. You keep going, and you just don't go for yourself. You drive yourself as well as others, and you just keep contributing. And life is going to be tough, but you just have to keep going.
You remind me of a woman, if I may say so, somebody doesn't want to be labelled. I am Stacey Seals, and I get on every day with my life, and I get up again and be Stacey Seals the next day. Is that correct?
That's absolutely accurate. I don't try to be anything that I'm not. I feel that I'm me. There can only be one me. I can't be anyone else. But in who I am, I try to identify myself for myself, and then try to relate to others around me, holding their hand and working out what their needs are. I don't particularly look at myself as Stacey, a woman, or Stacey, a mother, or Stacey, a counsellor. I see myself as Stacey, a person who wants to maybe contribute within business, within communities, and that's how I see myself. So you are completely correct, yes.
Well, Stacey Seals, the woman, etc., etc. It's been a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.